My name's Darlene, and I have Parkinson's. I'm going to have sort of a time today where I'm going to tell you a few things. I'm going to tell you a story. I'm going to tell you something that I just thought interesting. And I'm going to tell you what I did. So let's start with what I did. Last night, I went out to the garage, and the girls didn't play cards or dice because I'm not able to play cards or dice. But I said, even if they had been, I would have gone out and just taken my tablet with me. But I went out and just visited with the group of girls that were here for bingo that night. And I had a really good time. I really did. They had some music on when Alice would play. She doesn't get great reception there, so occasionally she doesn't play. But anyway, while she played, we had some great music. And just nice conversation. Women talking to women. It was nice. And then today was my first day of having a care person come in to look after me. She was lovely. I've forgotten her name. Claudine, do you remember her name?
Hannah.
Hannah. Her name is Hannah. She was a lovely person, and they've discovered my shower is not big enough for her to help me to have a shower. So she's going to be here, or someone else. They're going to try to get me the same person. 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, for about an hour in the morning, 45 minutes to an hour in the morning. And so on the 2 days that she's not here, I can have a shower. Or on the days that she's given me a sponge bath in bed, if I want to shower later in the day, I can do that. But she gave me a sponge bath today. It was lovely. She put lots of lotion on me, and that was really good. And then we went to the bathroom, and she just took a bowl and had some shampoo in the water, and she did, because I don't have much hair, so she did my hair. And I noticed I don't have the huge mohawk right now. Look, she did something that brought it forward, and I don't have my hair all sticking up. So it was kind of interesting. And but anyway, once I get the physiotherapist to give us the exercises, I had one person come here and give me a sheet of exercises, and I still have that, so we could use that in the meantime. But there's a new physiotherapist coming in, which has seen Bill before, and she's going to give us the instructions for what I can do, and then my caregiver will help me with that in the morning. So, and it's all open-ended. If I need extra help, they can do extra help, but that's what we're looking forward to, is getting that time in the morning. So that's the first thing that happened. And then I'm trying to convince Bill, I'm not being successful, to move his bed into the lounge room, make a little man cave, and he could have the television and the computer and his bed and his lounger all in that room, and that would open up the room I'm in to give my wheelchair some more room, because I can hardly make the turn into the washroom. So I'd like to have a little more room, and I could then store the things that were being stored in that lounge room in my room. But he doesn't like that idea. So I've got one more day to convince him, and then I'm going to give up. So anyway, I keep trying to think of all the positive things. He says, you won't have to put up with me talking all the time. We'll see what he says, but for now, things are as it was. But I've changed up the wardrobe and whatnot, and I'm trying to get used to it. So those are the things that I have done. The little story I wanted to tell you, it's not really a story, it's just an incident. The cat today, Claudine had him mop the floors, and the cat was, I guess, sneaking up, and I didn't see her, and she came and she had jumped up on the chair that's at the dining room table, and jumped up onto the back of the chair. Well, Bill was having a nap at the time, and I thought that when I saw a shadow coming, which was just the cat, I thought it was Bill coming and sitting at the table. And I didn't think anything of it, and then all of a sudden, the chair went over, the cat fell to the floor, went scurrying away, but the chair fell over, and I thought Bill had fallen off that chair. The noise was atrocious, and the cat got scared, and I got scared, and Bill slept through it. But anyway, that was what happened today. That was my little story. And then I want to tell you what I was thinking about today. It's a very random thought, but I wanted to share it. Have you ever really looked at your hands? I looked at my hands when she put this lotion, she put lovely lotion on me this morning, And when she did that, I looked at my hands. And from this side here, you can see my knuckles. They're all gnarly and stuff. And on this side here, they're all wrinkled. And when I looked at them, I saw my mother's hands. When she got older, that's exactly what her hands did. Her knuckles got bigger. And then I would love to take one of those pictures, you know, where you have all the generations of hands. But when you're born, you have those innocent hands, you know, they're small, they're no wrinkles unless they're chubby. And then when you get to be middle-aged, you start working, you can tell a lot from looking at a person's hands. You find a man who's worked out in the woods for a while, and or a mechanic, he's going to have big paws. He's going to have great big paws, and they're going to be a little dirty, and they're going to be hard-working hands. You can look at them and say, that's a hard-working man. Whether he's successful or not makes no difference. He has worked hard for everything that's come his way. You walk into a lawyer's office, and you see him all dressed up in his shoes nice, and you look at his hands, and he hasn't done a hard day's labor, likely, for a while. And he's got smooth hands, and you can tell that. I look at my hands, and I see my mom's, and I feel her close to me. There's a dog barking. I feel her close to me. And I look at Bill's hands, and no matter how mad I would be at him, I would say to him, can you show me your hands? And he'd show me his hands, and I said, he has vulnerable hands. He has old vulnerable hands now, but if I look at them, I go, this is a man who could be easily hurt. And I just thought I would share that with you. And I'm going to try to take a picture of my hand and Bill's hand, and I'll put it at the end here. All right. Hope everybody has a good day. Bye-bye.